So these are unmanned aerial camera systems.
And everything is produced locally, and then we ship it out to you.
Yeah, you keep this religiously in the fridge.
Okay.
5 to 7 years.
Right, we're the Great Lakes dealer for the Beneteau powerboat products. Hey guys, Erik Kyle here, publisher, Great Lakes Scuttlebutt magazine, and I'm excited to be down to the North American Power and Sailboat Show right here in beautiful Sandusky, Ohio at the Cedar Marina. As a matter of fact, while I'm here, I'm kind of wandering around. I'm looking for some new and exciting things to report on, and I ran across my man Caine. Caine, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Watt Fuel Cell, is that the name of the company?
It is.
This is neat. Tell me a little bit about some of these great products you have, Caine.
Okay, so here you have a fuel cell.
Okay.
It's actually, think about it like a power management for your boat. Right? And what we're doing is we're taking in fuel. So this type we're using propane, which is down here.
Okay.
That comes into the fuel cell, so into your Watt product.
Gotcha.
Produces power. So it's pretty simple.
So it's propane power for whatever runs your electrical needs.
You got it. Right, so we've got DC loads, we've got AC loads. It's a full hybrid system, so you can actually manage your solar as well. So if you look around the other side, you see there's a couple of solar panels out there. Solar comes in. When the sun starts to go down, you hit a cloud.
Yeah.
Fuel cells on.
Yeah.
Right. So if you've got your solar panels, if it gets dark, you've got no power.
Right.
Right. So now you have a fuel cell and solar and your batteries. Now you're working all the time.
Nice.
Right? So you don't have to work with it. There you
Nice.
go. So if you look at a 20-pound propane tank.
Okay.
You guys are all familiar with batteries, right?
Oh yeah, very much
So
so.
batteries have like amp hours. You have an 80 amp hour, 100 amp hour. If you look at the amount of power that's available from propane, that 20-pound tank is 4,000 amp hours.
What?
4,000 amp hours, sitting right there.
You're kidding me. So tell me time-wise, how long is that going to last on like a normal wattage of usage?
Right, so your average boat user is not in a boat every day.
Right.
They're out on the weekend, maybe they're doing a 2 or 3 day sail, something like that.
Yeah.
If you look at it, a 20-pound tank of propane should see you through your full season.
Really?
Which is not bad.
Like full season up here in the Great Lakes is about 5-6 months.
Well, it's about 2 weeks. I know, the weather's terrible. No, that's about right, but yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now do I have to combine this with solar or is that something separate?
No, you can unplug it and do your thing.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. So you can either have fuel cell by itself or it can manage everything all together for you.
Caine, I'm amazed by this because I've never heard of this concept before. Where did this come from? How long has it been around? And how come I haven't heard of this?
Well, Watt Fuel Cell's been around for, when have we formed, like 2010?
Okay, 5 years.
About 5 years. We've been working on the product. Now, it takes time, new technology. You've got to make sure it works the first time that the consumer sees it.
Right.
So this is actually our first show.
Really?
Yeah, we brought the engineers along so they can come along and sort of meet the public.
Okay.
Get a little bit of feedback.
Okay.
See what they like, see what they don't like. You know, do they like it in white? Would they like it in blue? We can charge you more for blue.
Yeah, important question.
Green. Right.
So, as a boater myself, I'm curious because I've got solar panels on my sailboat.
Okay.
And I'm just assuming that they're feeding my battery, so that if I need the energy, I can get it.
That's a big assumption.
Exactly. So what's the difference between me just running out my solar panels or something like this and this? Why would I need this as compared to just running solar panels and trying to fill up my battery?
Okay, if you're just using solar by itself,
Yeah.
you're relying on the fact that you've got it pitched to the sun the right way. Let's say you bought a 300-watt solar panel, installed it on your boat.
Right.
How often do you think it's actually producing 300 watts?
There's probably only a certain amount of time in the
Not
day.
often,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay, so you wake up in the morning, the sun's there, you might get it for through 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but if you've not got the perfect angle on the boat,
Right.
you're not getting the maximum power.
Okay.
So you're always going to be depleting your battery just a little bit, right?
okay.
Now the fuel cell, we're watching that for you, so you're not constantly thinking, am I running out of power?
Yeah.
We've actually got this on board, microprocessor in there, it's watching the batteries, making sure they're charged properly. As they start to deplete off, you know, you've got your TV on, maybe you've got your radio on,
Yeah.
maybe you're on the, whatever else you're doing, right? As that's doing it, you've got some beers in the fridge, they're cooling down.
Right.
Last thing you want is your batteries to run out.
Right.
We're watching that for you. As soon as that gets low, fuel cell switches on, augment to solar. If the solar goes all together, you've got enough on your fuel cell just to charge those batteries up, you don't have to worry
Love
about
it. All right, let's talk about amount of power because I have to run a generator to keep my AC going.
You do?
Yeah. it still would need to do that even though I'm using a product like this, correct?
No, it depends on the balance.
Okay.
If you get the balance right, this one's about 9 kilowatt hours on a 24-hour basis.
Okay.
Right, so that's a lot of power.
Oh yeah.
Your AC, maybe you're using it half the day,
Yeah.
all the day. If
Yeah,
you're on
yeah.
a sailboat, chances are a lot of people use it when they sleep.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the only time we use it.
Right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'd never been on a boat before till last year.
Okay.
Somebody took me out on a boat and said, "Hey, I'm there. This is great. Never been on a sailboat. It's lovely and peaceful. We sort of anchor up and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Have a few drinks, as you do, and
Yeah.
then we got to go to bed. Right? So you go to bed and it's hot, sweaty.
Right.
You switch on the AC.
Life is
this
good.
is great. Apart from the fact you've got this diesel generator next to you going wah 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 wah
Right,
wah.
right,
wah.
right, right.
At 4 in the morning, I'm like, oh, I'm done. That's it. What do you hear?
I hear nothing.
Right.
So this is a solution to that.
Right. Silent.
Revolutionary, my man. I love this. All right, just because the mind can only absorb as much as the butt will allow, let's go ahead and wrap this up. I need to know where I can find out more information about this because I know I have a million other questions. I'm sure our viewers do too.
Okay.
If I can't come down to the Cedar Point Boat Show to find you guys, where am I going to go online to find out more information and about how to buy one?
Whatfuelcell.com.
You made it pretty
That's
complicated.
it. We made it as complicated as we could.
Fuelcell.com.
Fuelcell.com. That's it.
Caine, great product, my man. I
thank you
wish
very
you
much.
all the best. You guys make sure you check this out. This is seriously something that's going to help revolutionize our boating and pleasure craft experience. Whatfuelcell.com. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you out on the water.